The Iowa caucuses were last night as the 2000 campaign sort of officially kicked off last night in the presidential races. Ted Cruz picks up the W on the Republican side, and Hillary Clinton, just by a sliver, picks up the W on the Democrat side. With us for a little review tonight, host on AM 1100 The Flag Radio, Scott Hennon. Scott, thanks so much for joining us. Before we jump into the Iowa caucuses, quickly, just anything from Governor Jack Dalrymple's interview there about the budget shortfall taking place in North Dakota that jumps out to you?
Well, first of all, we are addicted to oil revenue, and that's quite obvious because every one of the buckets, whether it be sales tax or many other things, get affected when that price comes down. So that's going forward. I hope a lesson we learn, and he pushed back a little bit on that. But other than that, I agree with the governor. I had Ed Schaefer on today, who's been in this boat before, maybe much worse back in the 90s. I had him on the show to ask what's going to happen with the university now with the additional cuts needed when you already had cuts coming. And he said, you know what, we're going to reshape the university. It's a great opportunity. He said that's what we did in the 90s. We took and decided what was priorities. We funded them, and we reduced what we needed to reduce. And that set the stage for the boom that John Hoeven and Jack Dalrymple presided over. Best, state in every category, right? And so he's basically saying now we have an opportunity to do it again. So let's do it right now for the future. So I think that's great. He was also very complimentary of what Jack has done so far on this budget debate.
That's good to hear. All right, let's move on to last night, the Iowa caucuses. I'd like you to look at both parties, if you will. And I don't want to say, hey, Ted Cruz was the big winner because he won the Iowa caucus. In the big picture of things, you look at last night, the big winner from last night, in your opinion, is who?
Marco Rubio. I think Marco Rubio won the night. I don't think anybody won on the Democratic side, by the way. How do you call either one of them a winner? Dead heat. It's both a bad deal for both of them. And I really believe with Trump. Wow, he was in a dead heat for second or third. So although I'll say this about Trump, for the first time, he was humble. I've never seen the guy humble. He'd been number one the entire time. He'd run the gamut at every poll, every ranking, and so to do to come in second. By a sliver, and then come out and be humble, I thought was smart on his part. But Rubio was unbelievable.
Well, and I want to touch on that with you because one of the things last night, and I'm with you, I'm watching his speech afterwards going, hey, this guy's nailing it. You can tell he's feeling the vibe right now. And then I took a step back and I said, the guy came in third. Why is he feeling like he can stick his chest out when he took third place? So walk me through your thought process there.
Well, first of all, in Iowa, it's always about, it generally punches 3 tickets out, right? That's kind of the thing in Iowa. They don't pick the winner much, but they do sort of win on the field and pick the top 3. Rubio had been off the radar. He'd been gone. He was down there with Jeb Bush and a few others at single digits, and he fought his way back and continued to do quite well. I think Trump skipping the debate didn't help Trump, and Rubio was able to shine because there was less Trump time taken up in the debate, and also sense. He just he did well. So to me, Marco Rubio lives to fight another day in New Hampshire and South Carolina and everything else in a big, big way with a little bit of momentum.
I agree. I think he positioned himself very, very well last night. I want you to explain the message you take from this. Senator Ted Cruz, the only candidate really to come out against ethanol mandates in the state that is very much pro-ethanol mandates. Governor Branstad's been there for quite some time in Iowa. He was heavily against Ted Cruz, and yet he wins. What should conservatives take from that sort of messaging?
I don't know. One I'd take away, evidently Iowans love God more than they love ethanol. Because, one thing Ted Cruz did do was, I heard news clips on, secular stations, news broadcast, top of the hour, of Ted Cruz on, caucus day yesterday, saying that we needed a revival in this country, that it was time to get back to God. It was incredible. It sounded like a sermon from the Mount, so he clearly... He went heavy with the evangelical crowd. It worked for him very well. And I think the ethanol thing just wasn't a big enough play. I think some will argue, good. Rush Limbaugh today said, this is a victory because finally somebody went down to Iowa and stood on principle on the ethanol issue.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And lived to tell about it. So I don't disagree. That's a small thing. I don't think it's the big thing, though.
But I think it's a big message for some conservatives to say, hey, look, you don't have to sit there and pander to every single voting block out there in order to win. Let's move on to this. So, you look back at 2008, 2012, Santorum, Huckabee won in those years. Obviously didn't mean much long-term for them. After last night, you look at sort of this thing long-term. The Republican nominee is who, in your opinion?
Marco Rubio.
And the Democrat is Hillary just walk away with this thing now, or?
I don't think so. I don't think that one. Flip a coin. I find myself almost rooting for Hillary, given clearly the FBI stuff is going to continue to, the emails, and that's a mess. But either way, I'll take either one of them at this point. A wounded Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, a socialist, for crying out loud, who isn't going to present the best picture. I don't worry about either. But I tell you this: the reason I don't, as someone that wants to see a conservative fix this country, is because I believe Donald Trump or Marco Rubio or Ted Cruz, ultimately would win. I think Ted Cruz has a tougher time winning in November, honestly.
I do too.
And that's why I worry about him in November. I love the guy. I think his views and what he stands for and how he defends our conservative cause is good. But I think Rubio would be very electable. Trump a little less so, but he is going to bring out a lot of new voters. So I'm honestly rooting for Rubio at this point and waiting to see what happens.
Scott Hennon from Bismarck via Skype, not feeling the burn. So, Scott, aim low under the flag. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, Chris. We'll see you Friday.
All right, buddy. Take care. Stay with us when we come back. We're going to get to your points of view. Would love to know your thoughts on last night's results. I mean, there are some county delegates on the Democrat side literally being determined by the flip of a coin. Feeling the burn, Bernie Sanders saying, hey, maybe these results aren't what we thought they were. You can email us, text us, use that their Twitter thing. We'll be right back.